Hello everyone, it is July 25th, Monday, and I'm here on the island of Molokai, as usual. And it's a really nice day today. It's beautiful. I'll show you in a second where I am. But I thought today I just wanted to talk a little bit about how our sort of, when we're in certain mindsets, it really affects sort of the world around us. And lately, I had been feeling, I'd say more than maybe 2 weeks ago or so, I've been feeling really stressed out about work and about school and all these things going on, and will I make enough money? Will I be able to support us and help us move forward and all this stuff? You know, and these are kind of the dips and things, valleys that you go through in life. And it's pretty normal. I think everyone goes through those things. But I was really, struggling with it, trying to figure stuff out. And then in the last week or so, things have been going pretty well. I've been getting a lot more work done, being really productive, getting some projects moving along, closing out some and opening up some new ones and getting paid for others, and it's been going really well. So it just goes to show that your mindset, your emotional state, it affects your reality to some degree, but at the same time, I also have to remind myself that emotions aren't really my reality. Emotions are just how I feel at a specific time, and they affect me, but the reality of what's happening around me isn't a good thing or a bad thing. It's just things, right? I remember Jet used to say this kind of stuff all the time about how, if you see two people on the street and they're arguing with each other really like intensely, if you don't know those people, you're like, well, those two people are arguing, that's too bad, that's unfortunate, but you don't really have any emotional investment in their argument. Whereas if it's like your parents arguing, or your best friend and your sister arguing, or something like that, where it's people who you have an emotional connection with, then suddenly their argument has some sort of emotional context for you, and you feel it much more. So the same thing, when good things happen in your business, good, quote unquote good, whatever you determine good to be, or just different things happen in your life, your business, your relationships, you don't have to specifically let those things color your emotions. You can decide whether or not those will impact you in an emotional way, because by themselves they're not necessarily good or bad. They're just things that happen. A tree isn't good or bad. If a tree falls on your mother, then suddenly that tree is like the worst tree in the world. But if that tree bears fruit and gives you food to eat, then it's the best tree in the world. But the tree itself isn't good or bad. It's just a tree. So things in my life aren't good or bad. They're just things that happen, and we kind of decide the meaning of things. So that's kind of one of my life philosophies, is that I always try and think of the best possible thing that this could be interpreted as. When I watch movies, I always try and look at the movie with an eye of positivity, in the sense that, look, somebody had this idea, they really liked the idea, maybe the vision got lost along the way, but a lot of people worked hard on this movie, and I at least deserves my respect, in the sense that I should kind of understand and try and see what people are saying about that movie. So I try not to be too critical of things that happen around me, because I know what criticism can do to you. Even if it's unspoken criticism, it colors your judgment, it colors how you react to things around you, and it colors how you treat people, or even subconsciously what you think about things. And so I find that I'm in a much better frame of mind when I look at things with an air of positivity and focus on what's good about the thing. A lot of people always ask me, since I moved around a lot, they always ask me, where's my favorite place to live, or what's my favorite location, or where am I happiest, or which part of China is my favorite part of China. And my honest answer is that I have no favorite place. Every place has good and bad things about it. So you might really enjoy certain things about a place, and you might hate certain things about a place. Maybe the food is awesome there, but the weather's not so great. Or maybe the weather's awesome and the food's not so great. There's always something good and something bad. So, but the place by itself isn't good or bad. It's just your interpretation, or what your experiences about that place have meant to you. I had some amazing experiences in China, like some of the best of my life. I've also had some of the worst experiences of my life, but China by itself isn't good or bad, right? And same with Molokai. I've had some great experiences here, and I've had some not so great experiences here. But it doesn't mean this place is good or bad by itself. It's just a place, and people are just people. And so I always try to at least think of things in that context. And to be honest, I tend to get a little sensitive about stuff sometimes, especially when people are being critical of me. I tend to get sensitive about that, but that's my own issue to deal with. But anyway, so this whole idea of work and trying to stay emotionally stable when I look at my work and look at how things are going in my life, I think is really important. I'm going to try and do that a lot more often and really focus my energy in a positive way. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Just, positive attitude and thinking about things in a positive way. But what I wanted to do is show you where I am, which is I'm in Onei'i'i Park. I'm in this little wind alcove. So you can see over here is where we're going to be practicing Tai Chi today, underneath the cover here. We'll move some tables out of the way. Oftentimes we'll practice on the other side of that building. Those are the showers and the bathrooms. But over there on the other side, there's places to practice when this place is being rented out or being used for something. But I wanted to show you this view. So as you can see, I'm literally like 25 feet, 50 feet from the water. And the water, it goes over to the island of Lanai right over there, which is really beautiful. I'm going to walk over this way, but as soon as I pass this wall, the wind is going to pick up. So I apologize for the wind sound, but we'll just go over here. Boom, wind. So you can see where I am and see this amazing place. I'll take you over to the beach. You can see there's some guy sitting over here. And there we are. That's the beach, that's the water. Isn't that amazing? Pretty cool. And you can see from the other side too. Very nice. So anyway, it's really nice out here. Look at that stone. Isn't that cool? You just want to sit on there, don't you? Yeah, you do. So anyway, I'm going to get ready for Tai Chi. I got to think about what I'm going to do today. We've been focusing a lot more on application, as I think I said before. So working on application and what the moves. I'll just sit over here so you can see the view. So working on application and thinking about what the moves mean and how to implement them. And Yemafenzong, the white crane, part the wild horse's mane, and also we did Russian push step. And today I'll probably work on white crane spreads wing, something, I forget. But we'll work on that today and work on application. It's interesting application for Tai. I'll talk about that some other time because I already talked enough today. 8 minutes. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you all have a great day. It's super muggy here and hot because we had that storm that came through, and it's not super windy. There's not enough trade wind, so it's kind of hot. So I spent the day in air conditioning at the library. But I think that's it. I hope you all have a awesome day. Rest of your Monday. Monday's over now for most of you. It's almost over here, so that means it's over for everyone else. I hope you have a great rest of your week. If I don't talk to you sooner, I'll be here tomorrow, but you might not be. And I think that's it. Oh, it's interesting. My time-lapse video of my haircut and my kitchen cleaning has gotten like over 300 views. Every other video I have is like 25 views. That video, for some reason, has like 300 views. So people seem to like time-lapse and cleaning, and maybe haircuts. I don't know. But very interesting results on that. I might have to do more time-lapsing of things in the future. Actually, I've been thinking about doing time-lapse of like a web design. So working on a website over the course of like 3 or 4 hours and time-lapsing that, or doing some Photoshop work and time-lapsing that. Because actually I love watching Photoshop time-lapse stuff. It's really cool, like digital painting and stuff. So maybe I'll do something like that. But in the meantime, that's it for now. Take care of yourselves and keep on keeping on.